15. Stand up. Big up on the damn selves, Peckham. Remember when we used to go frontline back in the day? I saw the real frontline the other day. I saw the community frontline. And yo, Gigs, can we put something in place to make sure that this never happens again? Bada bada. Listen. Wait 1 second. What the hell on earth did I just see in Peckham? Only 2 hours out of town on business, I couldn't step with the steppers, but you know I better stay down. My voice is my weapon. Donny, did you learn the lesson? Touch one of our women and the steppers start stepping. They tried to make out as she was teething. I don't care no more. Touch a women and it's pepper. Yeah, Guang's got. Bada bada.
I'm gonna call the police. Two blow dryers in Peckham Cosmetic, yeah, £75 each. I bought this blow dryer like on the 17th. That's a couple of days ago, yeah, a couple of days ago. Look at the receipt, yeah. It's not broken. It has manufactural faults, yeah. And this man, instead of changing it, he's shouting at me, yeah. And this is Peckham Cosmetic, what we get for black people for purchasing in the shop. Yeah, this is a man that I buy from everyday hair products. He know me, and this is what he's doing. Yeah? Peckham Cosmetic. Yeah? 5 days ago.
The daily back audio boys making threats. There's nowhere outside. Different from that, Peckham Hair and Cosmetics has been selling 40 items to women in the community, yeah? And when they come and ask for an exchange or a refund, he's got the audacity to shout in their faces. You know what I'm saying? That could have been your mother's face. Do you think they would shout in their faces when we're there? That's why man, them have to be present. You know what I'm saying? Big up every man and woman that stepped out yesterday and was present. Big up Sace, big up Rhodes, and big up the whole Forever Family security team. Yeah? And the Peckham youths will tell you, yeah? They would have run down and burned down that whole shop yesterday if Forever Family security wasn't there, yeah?
Yeah, boy. So the convo today was about, I just want to have to put my input in there, man. I think it rightly so. Everyone's putting their input on the fucking incident that happened. Like, go on.
You're down there, man.
Yeah, definitely supported, 100%. And you know, my input today is about the mentality, especially, man, of the community, our community, the black community, on our response. And then I think there's a lot of people now are starting to coin certain terms as well, like reactionaries, and they're trying to put emotional, they're trying to say, like I even heard terms like feminine for reacting on seeing footage of a female being strangled by a big man, you know.
Feminine.
So when we coin these terms, I'm looking at it as a way, especially who's actually are coining these terms, who's actually
It's the same
saying
people.
those type of terms, yeah.
People look like, man.
It's not even that. One is the fact that they look like us. Two, these people are mostly, well, what I observe from the people that actually are saying these type of statements, especially when they're trying to demasculize the whole content of the response.
They're trying to make it seem like it's
It's like a emotional reaction to an emotional thing. I think for one, that's very disrespectful, and two, I kind of see a little bit past the actual reason why of them saying it. I'm seeing it in the way of they're trying to push now a agenda to a certain narrative, saying to me, the way it sounds like it's saying is basically you defending
that shit.
it's
Defending
a
that
form
violation.
of feminine
Oh, what they're saying, defending that shit is some
It's,
form of
it's a form
feminine
of a feminine
behavior, basically.
behavior, because you're responding to emotions, and they're trying to say that with those type of actions, it's not done by logic, or it's not done strategic,
You know,
or using
they're saying that response,
strategy.
They're saying that response is not strategic, basically.
It wasn't strategic.
Yeah, bro.
It was emotional,
What?
and it was feminized.
Feminine response to trying to talk about.
Yeah.
So basically, what's it? Is that coming from people that look like man?
Yeah, mainly.
Mainly.
No, that's what this content on what I'm gonna be speaking on
Put a picture of that.
is basically a lot of black men, especially when it comes to these emotional outrage or response that they consider, it's coming from black men, and some of the defendants are coming from black women.
Oh, them,
defending this narrative.
You need to put up that message.
I'm gonna put up all of the messages
put up that message.
while I talk. So
Show them the bloody the proof of what's coming from certain people that you wouldn't even think is coming from.
So
yeah.
I'm here to talk on my perspective on a lot of ignorant statements and people standing on some false accusations, because in the beginning the person that got strangled or attacked or assaulted by this grown man, big man, I would say, both grown adults. The first claim was the fact that she stole from the shop, then tried to run out the shop, so the guy was trying to stop her, and while doing so, she attacked him first, and the guy accidentally wrapped his hand around her neck, trying to save himself and his items in the shop.
Yeah, cause I see the ITV news when man tried to chat about he didn't strangle her. Try to talk about he just had his one hand on the back of her neck, bro.
You know what he said?
Shit. Yeah.
He went Pacific.
The black presenter, ITV news guy, was asking him where to tell you regret shit and where to tell you the video. But in one part of the video, he's talking about, yeah, no, he didn't strangle her. He just had one hand on the back of her neck. But he just chat about a bunch of shit, bro.
So my thing is, yeah, for Eazi to ride out on that day is the fact that I used logic when watching that footage. So it wasn't reactionary. I wasn't bouncing out for the fact of emotions. I bounced out on the evidence that was presented, yeah? And what it looked like to me, that the woman's getting dragged out the shop by the man. Yeah?
I was holding her in there.
Yeah. And then she retaliated by whacking a basket over her head, his head, and he resulted into choking her to regain control over this woman. Yeah. And for me, there was many ways of regaining control over that situation.
None of them
Instead of using the both hands around the neck and actually trying to drag her to the ground with the hands on the neck. So to me, that's the reason why Eazi bounced out, and the reason why that type of assault should not be tolerated in our community. So it wasn't emotion. So when people talk upon people saying that this is the reason why they stepped out that day, it's a little bit, I don't know what to say.
See the one part, even the one part I would say as well, regardless, black, white, Asian, right? Anyone that would have seen their mum on there, man put the hands around their neck like that. Don't matter what's like, you get me? At the same time, imagine you're looking at that video, it's not even a relative video, but it's a female, you shouldn't do that anyway.
Yeah.
If it's your mum that happened to, anyone that's chatting shit, they're not gonna whatever comments are coming through, whether it's from, you get me, they would not be saying that same shit if it was their mum. They wouldn't care what happened. Yeah, maybe they might have done wrong, but in the situation it wasn't that. But even if you're thinking that they done wrong, were you gonna accept that guy put both hands around your mum's neck?
Or auntie's
Bunch
neck,
of
or
bullshit,
sister's neck.
innit? Bullshit, daughter's neck. And you're not gonna have that. They're chatting a bunch of shit. Bro.
And I watched one podcast. I don't think I should say the name, but I think everyone should know because I post it enough anyway. You got 4 black men on their podcast or on their channel,
Chatting a bunch of shit.
basically.
It's a waste, man.
But and they were standing looking stiff and strong, you know, like they kind of like represent the whole of the community. And I do believe with this podcast internet
That
narrative,
yeah, that podcast.
it kind of seems very it seems very it seems very objective, especially when they got a large following.
Trying to push certain ways, isn't it?
Trying to push certain narratives. It kind of seems very objective of how black community should be thinking,
Behaving
like,
and whatnot.
or
Reacting to situations.
or react. You see what I'm saying? So they're kind of like, because of the large following, they're pushing this idiotic ideology about how we should be responding and calling people that stepping out as feminine, emotional characters. It's kind of like, to me, I kind of seen it like it's more of a pushing her agenda, innit?
Yeah. See them large followings, but they get them kind of fucking.
No, but it was crazy how there was
They'll
4
get that
big
traction.
black men and that. And I was
get
looking
that
at about what kind of characters are these big men though? Like, can we do any homework upon these people that are talking like this?
Know about one of them, boy.
Do we know where they come from? Do we know what type of, you know what I mean, how they contribute to the community? And that's all the questions that we need to indulge on before we start jumping on bandwagon. Because even up to on my Instagram, when I post a picture of everyone all the street fathers and forever family that was part of the picture, yeah? There was a lady that decided to come onto my comments talking about I forgot what she said actually, man.
On the negative side.
Yeah, she was saying basically why we're here. Why we're here, I forgot some idiot. She started off like, I think one of the statements that she made was, why you guys ain't out there stopping the black on black crime.
But there's a footage already, that thing you put up when man was out there for the protests as well.
And I'm thinking like,
so that's the straight thing they'll just jump for.
That's the thing, it's like, a lot of people make statements and make points without even doing any type of research. And I kind of reply back to the lady like, do you actually know what these type of organisations do? I thought she was a little bit ignorant, but the thing is, if you're ignorant, then what you do is your research, and then you come to a conclusion before you make a statement. And that's with everything in life. So when you see that footage, first thing I see is a big man with hands around her neck, and to me,
talk about
there ain't no validation of why should occur. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Unless the man's been stabbed a few times and he's fighting for his life.
Blood, trying to survive, blood.
My man is trying to protect some items he should have protect items that wasn't even in her hands. The items that was in her hands weren't even in their shops. That was her product that she was trying to exchange for something else.
Change over.
Because you noticed that the man didn't even try to grab for the product.
Because there was what do you call it? They were saying on one part of the thing as well. At one part they thought that she was trying to come out the shop, but she went round.
She was trying to steal.
Yeah, steal something, but she went to exchange or swap
Yeah.
or whatever, some shit like that. But then
That's
even if-
mad,
saying,
fam.
even if it's a thing of where the guy was blocking her, you see the front, the full footage where the guy's standing in front. Like I said, she can be doing whatever. Slap, he's trying to push her away. Yeah, obviously he's trying to keep her in the shop because he's thinking she's doing wrong, whatever, whatnot. It's the part where, obviously, strangulation, you already know, like,
Violation.
whoever's chatting shit, bro, they know for real, bro. If it's one of their family members, they ain't gonna be chatting shit. And if you're still thinking that way after it's your family member, forgive me, I don't even know what kind of person that is. But then, even outside of that, it's a thing of where they're just fully not acknowledging the wrong that they done. If you watch the interview with the guy, as in with the ITV news,
Yeah.
and talking to him, man ain't acknowledging shit. Yeah, he said he didn't want to press charges or whatnot. And then the owner, I think it's a woman owner, I don't know, there's a woman saying some stuff in the shop. But she's saying things like, it's not racially motivated. When you already know the majority of the, and Ras put a thingy video up of somebody else that had problems with the shop, same shop. When
Yeah, there's many. I'm not sure that.
shouting
But
in
the
their
thing is,
face,
it's like,
all of that bullshit.
no, but the thing is, yeah, before we even get into the race thing, we didn't bounce out because of race.
of that.
It's
See, it's
the
wrong anyway,
woman getting choked by a man. Like, what the fuck? Is there, what more explanation do you need other than that for you to bounce out? It should have been all different types of races out there.
Innit, don't matter.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's but that's the thing though. But that's another narrative that
They wanna put on
these
the
people
block
are trying to push, and the slave mentality ideology is all about. First, you're thinking every situation that any type of, like, I would say,
Well, injustice.
revolutionary organizations is about. It's all about race. There's organizations that has all different ethnic groups in
Exactly.
that play a part in our organization. The organization ain't race only. It doesn't say blacks only. There's no, you get where I'm coming from. So that's not, but no,
Betterment of community.
that's, of course.
And it's man, and if it's a community thing, obviously if you look at communities in any kind of fucking place, bro, there's all different type of people.
Everyone has to play the part to make the community better. Everyone, because if you see what I'm saying. So the thing is, but then it just shows more of ignorance of a group of people
Chatting shit
that think that
straight
they
off
can
the
chat, and I think they got legs to stand on upon ignorance,
Chat shit off the back.
and they're so strong, they're so strong with it. It's unbelievable, and it's coming from our community. Because I'm not worried about any other community.
That message that you sent me,
Fuck.
post that shit up as in on when you post it on YouTube. Show a picture, was it screensaver of that, as well as all the other ones that you come from. When I was looking through Ras's one, there's enough of them, and obviously Ras has done these fucking videos to show all the kind of comments that come through, chatting a bunch of shit. But yeah,
Make sure we loud though, cause still, yeah, man. Definitely. I think, personally, we have to just be a little bit knowledgeable on certain people that is pushing out a narrative that don't
them large
benefit,
followings, blood, research them, blood.
that don't benefit our
progress, blood.
our progression within our community, because it's very quick to jump on a podcast with a couple of man them that hasn't put work in the community
in no form, nothing.
to have
support.
statements and to have a platform where they're chatting crap. You get it? Because you won't catch anyone that don't know biology or herbalist or ideology or, you know what I mean, within the health sector can come on and start rambling on. If you don't have
They have to have
certain
them
credentials or factors or
Can't come check no shit.
or some source to validate your research, then you shouldn't have
Get the fuck
a
out of there,
statement
man.
to make. What you do is be quiet, analyze each party, and then come with your own conclusions, and then go about your way. Don't jump on a platform or don't jump on a post and write a comment or a message without knowing the full facts, without participating, or contributing to the community. To me, it's none of your business.
Don't make no sense.
It's none of your business. I don't care. You being black don't contribute to the black community, brother. You get it? That's what people. If people feel that they're entitled because they have certain genetic makeup that they were born in, to be black, you don't just have to be black.
It's the actions. Actions.
The mentality, everything that go on with it.
Was it actions and what do you call it? Actions and intentions, blood.
Intentions, ideology, concepts,
Intentions,
everything.
blood, everything that come into that shit.
People feel they're right, that they can comment on something that they have never been a part of or contributed to. But if anything, they contributed to our destruction though. We don't talk about that. The contribution to our destruction. There's many behaviours that contribute to our destruction. A lot of it is going of ignorance. That's why I never condemn criminology. I will try.
Try school them if you can.
Yeah, because we're trying to convert that into revolutionary.
But like I was saying to someone the other day, see like the ages of fucking 18, early 20s, blood. No one can really tell you nothing. But you think you know everything, blood. Even like if you're not even if you're not on road. It's just in general, like when you was 18, like how do you think you like was thinking like you know a lot in it? Like obviously still learning whatnot, but you're doing your shit, no one can really tell no like when I mean by like 18, 21 and stuff. You think you're really an adult, but you're not nowhere near adult.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So you see what like I'm saying, like and when man's is like teenage years or whatnot, like even when I was there, I was like, I can't wait to fucking be certain age so I can do this, do that.
Yeah.
You're thinking, and when you're thinking like that, when you're a teenager or in school, you're 18, I mean, you're 18, you're in school, but you're thinking of them ages, 18, because I can buy this now, I can do that.
Yeah.
21, because now I can go here and do this. But that's what I mean, so when they're thinking of them kind of stuff, especially if they're on road and that as well, or especially if they're stuck in their ways, no one's going to tell them that until they get older, get in them situations, then they look back. So unless it's
I'm talking about adults, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But so that's what I mean. So when it's now adults
Past,
now,
yeah.
So when it's now gone past that, they're stuck, blood. Already from there, they're just already stuck. So when this stuff's happening and they're seeing it, they're still stuck fucking back then talking shit because they're still stuck enslaved, man.
Jesus.
No one's already come and showed them anything to be like, oh, let me look at it this way now.
So there's no hope for change.
Some people know, blood. That's why I don't care about like it's true. Like I say, build community, but it's the people like you get me. Like I say, black people. Not every black people gonna click in it and fucking be on that same kind of vibe. Like some shit's gonna happen to you that will happen to another black person, and they're not gonna feel shit to do anything about it. So you can't even help that one, but another one, and they might not even fucking be like you, but they're super on what you're on because they're like, nah, I see that and that's wrong, blood. And you get me? So it's. You have to fucking work.
The revolution it's a culture. It's a culture that man needs to definitely bring through. Because that's all we have. All we have is to bring a new concept or idea into making and be about what we're talking about. And that's the main thing that I'm trying to push. You know, it's like health. You know, and like I showed you today, that basically.
Oh yeah, blood.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit saddening because people don't like really understand the whole spectrum of a working revolution, a working change. Working change doesn't. They will have hiccups. So I'm not saying that you ain't gonna find someone that's gonna be righteous or 100% on what they're doing, but the intention, like you said, and the mentality of wanting and actually changing and being a practitioner, exactly what you stand on. I respect them people. So when it comes to health, that's why revolutionary culture has to convene with everything of your lifestyle, every part of your lifestyle. So we're talking about politics, we're talking about capitalism, we're talking about, you know what I mean, the fight against everything, injustice. We're talking about health. We're talking about all these destructive systems that are put out that are attacking our community or our beings. You get it? So that comes with a whole movement that we all have to really be a part of and contribute to in any way, shape or form. So it doesn't matter what sector you're in, you can be in a part of, you can be an admin, but the agenda and the rules and the ideology is the same. I was saying that to my my sister's husband, that it doesn't matter what position you play within the organization or within the vanguard, as long as the ideology is the same. The same is progress for our community in any way, shape or form. But then with progress within our community, we have to support everyone within our community. So again, like I'm gonna show, and what a lot of sisters have been putting out, the activist sisters are putting out. They're going to all the black-owned hairdresser shops now, promoting them, you know.
Yeah,
and I do believe that at that protest, they should have been black-owned businesses coming down
to that shit, yeah, so
to support,
make them
to
know
support
that, yeah, you can come over
and
here
exposure,
instead, yeah, come over
and
here
expose.
instead.
So, but that's the thing. It's like we have to put in that work, because they might be out there, but as a collective, we need to be everywhere. That's why you see organizations everywhere. That's why I even show my man, wherever a black community need to be. If we can have a vest, at least one man in a vest in that event, in that we're still representing, we're still showing exposure.
That shit, yeah.
And that's how we need to be like with everything we do, because it's very small. We're how many percent in this in the UK, and we need to be effective. It's like, but I don't want to use that example. We're looking at blood gang, this blood gang in America, the Swans, yeah, and basically they're most aggressive blood gang in Los Angeles, and they're very small, but they're effective
though, because of how they move.
How they move, yeah, and they're everywhere and they retaliate every time. We need to be on that.
Yeah,
on that. So that means exactly. So that means every time something is going in, every violation that go on with our people, in any shape or form, yeah, we're gonna look at it. If it holds enough ground to step out, we should be stepping out. If it holds enough grounds, yeah, enough grounds that we can step out. We're not stepping out. You know what I mean?
Willy-nilly bollocks, bro. For some, I was gonna say the name, but that's bait on your channel.
Bruv.
And they willy-nilly, you know, the people I used to say, stop fucking, why you going, bloody, call me and you're already there.
Oh,
you know that type of thing.
yeah,
but if it's a person like that, something happened to you, now leave you, bro. But if it's somebody like, you know it's genuine, that's, you know what I mean, that's when you're supposed to go. But like I said, man, the ones that's chatting shit about, yeah, stole this, do that,
yeah,
no refund.
No refund, yeah.
Like, if that's your mama, you're saying that. That's what I'm saying.
If it was Mumsy's getting choked, if
Sorry,
it was Mumsy's getting choked, what would you do? Cause I know what a lot of road man would be doing.
Mumsy,
the youth, the youth will be burning down the shop.
Mumsy, fucking sister, daughter.
You know,
all of
so
that man, that
yeah, boy. Cause that's the thing. You know, like just thanks that the family weren't as deep to the point where like it would have been street politics, because street politics would have took it a little bit different.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm thinking the person on the camera was a guy. I mean, the person that was calling for somebody on the camera to do something was
a guy, yeah,
for a dude to come. Now I was thinking there was it's a woman that was recording.
Okay, yeah.
But imagine, like, if it's, you get me?
But I do like, boy, I don't know if anyone want to contribute. You got four people. Obviously, my following ain't the largest, but you know, definitely the woman perspective.
I'm like,
I definitely want to add on to a lady and hear what their perspective about it, because obviously the soldiers are here. The soldiers are stepping out every time, anytime. You know, especially when it comes to violation with all women, especially. You know, we step out, we show out.
See the ones that
we be about it, boy.
Even the dumb comments about knife crime, all of that, bro. You already know, like, it's a thing of where man them don't support the same people looking at you violating and getting thingy, whatever. But if it's a thing of where you don't know the history, you don't know the whatever, you don't, like, if it's that situation where it's two whatever, you can't say nothing. And at the same time, if it's a situation where it's not even that deep, you don't know you know what I mean? You don't know them to relate to them to be able to even tell them anything. Like I'm saying, if it's them kind of teens that's in school that think they know enough, you can't really get through to them. Man. Like, how are you gonna get through to someone that thinks they know that? Especially when they're young.
I think, well, yeah, I think that's another thing,
That's
man.
another, trust me.
That's another
They
conversation.
can't
Still.
can't always get through to them.
Nah, you can't. Nah, you can't. You can't always store. But yeah, but boy, at the end of the day, boy, we do put in that work anyway, bro. We're out there, we do it. Check
That's
our
what I mean, for them
background.
comments that come
check.
through that talking about
Yeah, that
discipline
but that
for
come
the
from
knife crime
that
as well.
come from racist. That lady didn't have no concern about what happened. She thought she could come on to a platform
Chat some shit.
and talk upon, you know, and then Eazi kind of dropped it down. Even up to her last response, it was like, I respect what you guys doing.
Had to come
but don't show out for that drunken lady. You see it, not knowing the person at all, she wanna make that statement. So you know it's coming from a place of hate. You get it? So might not even watch them thing there, but even that. But what I'm really, I'm not really concerned about other people. You know,
Yeah,
I kind of
it's
make
always-
it every
it's
time.
always-
Like it's like I always make that concern. I don't care because
See one thing.
I don't expect anything more.
Yeah, but you see one thing that I learned.
I don't
as
expect
well,
nothing more.
which is hard in this day and age as well. You see one thing I learned to go through life, try and learn more like that. It's like the less you care about shit, and you like if you're about your shit, the less you care about responses, the happier you're gonna be. Like, so, like he said, don't care about people thinking.
But I don't even care about all of them,
Just
bruv.
know-
But I
just
think
know
our
what
community
it
do
is.
care. I think our community have enough time to care about what other races think about us. Because now-
that's why they move stupid.
Yeah,
They're
that's what I'm
caring
saying.
too much.
Yeah, they
Don't care. Don't
Boy,
you know what's
it's-
supposed to be good
brother,
for you? So go
you
with
got
that.
people that are ready to go to war with their own race just to this be on per side of master. That's the fact, and that's the enslaved mentality that we need to drive home. You get it? We need to just knock that on the head,
already, babe.
and they don't even know that they're
trapped in that.
they don't even know that they're participating in it.
Trapped in
And they're actually thinking that they're coming out, they're coming out with intelligent
violent
statements.
things, yeah, bollocks though.
And then when righteous is long live the stupidity, all the facts will show plain as day. And then now they have to either backtrack what they're saying, but now it's gone too late because you already showed your colours.
Yeah, too
You ain't for your
people on that way, blood.
you know, and it's mad. It's like to me it's like once you've gone that lane and once you've gone that far, there ain't no point coming back. You might as well stay where you are. Cause the battle, because the thing is, the battle is just so hard to visionary. The winning aspect that they already seek to defeat.
Yeah, bro.
You get it?
You're
So
not-
instead
you're
of
not.
actually battling,
They're
to be
accepting
sure,
that shit, accepting that.
they're already accepting to bend over. And then that's the revolutionary culture that we need to implement and we need to push forward, that we're not afraid to lose, bro. If you study the art of war, it told you that you have to be able to pull it in 100. If you're about your
lose and
race,
come back.
if you're about your race, you have to be about your race 100 through everything, bad, wrongs, and all of that. You can have the in-house beef at home. When it comes to outside,
They're not
you have
too-
to be
yeah,
unified.
It's too It's too-
That's it. In-house beef, we can have the inside beef. We have problems within our community. We know that we will deal with it because no other community is gonna deal with it.
and people can't handle that.
All they're gonna do is just burn fire, have some excuse, or even violate upon that. Because knowing that we have knife crime issues, or we might have domestic issues in some way, shape, or form, it shows out on how they behave with our women or how they behave to our men,
Trying to,
especially when it comes to the
relate
police.
that.
The footage of me, Sister Cookie, and Real Pain. I'm intervening with the brother in
Was that Peckham as well?
Yeah, that was that
Oh, is
happened
that the
the
one
same
where
day.
they're getting searched, isn't it?
Yeah, getting searched.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like being a strong presence within that search determine how the person was treated.
Yeah.
So
Without
that's
man being it, because man see recent videos, blood. see one video.
Oh yeah.
The guy get boxed in the face by a black fed as well.
And you know, and yeah. I need to find that footage. I don't know if anyone on Instagram can elaborate a little bit more on that footage. I don't know if people are even in. But I remember seeing that young youth getting boxed up.
Boxed in the face.
And then lay down. I think I haven't
put out a spray on them, innit?
Yeah, spray on the youth and etc. I think it's getting, and this is
come from some clown looking black fed as well.
Yeah, you know how it goes, bro.
See, man, yeah.
But it's a battle. Eazi, revolutionary clothing, revolutionary consciousness, revolutionary movement. Everything has to be militant, fully, yeah, and we have to be down for our colour, our ideology, our concept, our community, our banking, our everything has to be included. Yeah, the community, the solution is revolutionary culture. That's our solution. Cause there ain't no other lane that we fit in. There ain't no other lane that we fit in. We don't. You know what I'm saying?
Not for the right tree. Trust me. Like someone was saying as well, which was a good point. That guy wouldn't have handled another type of race in that same way.
Wow.
Bruv, do you reckon they would have handled a white lady like that? Just saying, just without the race, like, I'm not saying without the race, but do you think you would have handled a white lady like that?
Yeah, bruv.
You might.
Man,
Yeah,
that's exactly
white
what
lady,
it is, bro.
whatever other community, they're not.
I know what the family want to say something. I don't know if people in there.
A
lot of people have to say nothing there still. Your
Gets like that.
family, whatever want to jump in. Let me see. You see there. If they want to jump in there, let me see. See big man rest.
Boy.
The know, boy.
Nice breeze now.
But yeah, man, the convo is deep. But that's the solution. We've got many solutions within our community as well, and within our culture. You already know it if you participate in it or be around people that are, you know, around it. Because you're not gonna know. You're gonna think that we don't have no solution and we're just gonna have to just take it out every time. And I'm thinking, nah, brother. Revolutionary cultures will teach you, bro. Defend yourself, defend your mother, defend your daughter, defend your sister, defend your
niece,
you know, the man, them, the youth, everything. We have to defend because it's only us. And that's the facts, man. I don't know where the sisters out there, man. I want the sisters to contribute because a lot of sisters have got some powerful things to say. Sister Cookie's been going. She's been putting work. She's going to shops, like putting exposure into shops, showing where you can buy hair products from different.
That's what, like you said, should have been there on the day. Should have been on the day to promote where they can go.
And she's definitely an activist, boy. She's out there, frontline every time. There's even more sisters that's out here. But obviously everyone's doing their thing today. You know, but we're out here. I don't know if anyone want to jump into what they want to say or anyone want to jump in. I don't know. Let's see, because Eazi's going to lock it off. Lock it off. Let me invite a couple of people there. Let's see who else can be invited. I definitely want to hear the ladies' input, man. The powerful sisters.
You'll catch them in the comment section, but...
No, we see. You see, I'm putting some invites out. Let's see if we can get anyone that want to contribute to the convo before I lock it off, you know.
So when you say you're making the difference, we've driven to Erith today, went to buy some products. I came and saw this lovely lady already. This is Esther, everybody.
Hi everyone.
This is actually Esther's shop.
Yes.
Please come and support her.
Yeah.
We're no longer supporting the people who don't like us. Look how big this store is. Don't say the stores aren't big enough. Don't say that there's not enough products in here. Come and support her. This is 8 Crown Street. 8 Cross Street. 8 Cross Street, Erith. DA8 1RB. Just let them know again, please. Esther.
Hi everyone. I Esther from A Glory. Hi.
And your address?
8 Cross A Glory Hair and Cosmetics. 8 Cross Street, Erith, DA8 1RB.
DA8 1RB. Okay. Erith, not far from any area. Come on, guys. Come on.
Thank you. God bless you.
We're making a difference. You hear Auntie saying God bless. Whether you believe in God or not believe in God, blessing is a blessing, okay? Look at all these products. Come on, people. Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Rose, everything. Here Auntie said, see Auntie sitting there.
Yes.
Amen. All the way down here. Here. You've heard it from Auntie's own mouth, Auntie Esther. Yes, I know some of you are thinking, oh, we just saw that, but we still work together no matter what. We don't brandish everybody because of one person's mistake. It's Auntie's shop and he's here working. Whether it's because he knows the thing or that's who she chose to work. It doesn't matter. Everything is here. Look, please don't tell me that you come. No, come on. And the thing is, I think I came to this store before, but I just didn't remember. So now my cousin has lived in this area for 5 years. But thanks to the gentleman who posted these stores, you now know. Come and support, guys, please. Thank you.